Good afternoon and welcome to Nichols College Sports TV. I'm Apollo.
And I'm Christian.
After a bye week, the Bison football team is rested and ready to go this Saturday against Becker. Here's the senior quarterback and local entrepreneur, Mike Pina, with thoughts heading into this weekend.
My name is Mike Pina. I'm a senior quarterback here, sport management major from Brockton, Mass.
Hi, Mike. So, from people connected to the football team, they all know you put in a lot of work over the offseason. From your perspective, is there anything that you improved on most that you see in your game?
Yeah, a lot of it. It comes from not just me personally, but from the team. A lot of us, we put in a lot of work in the off season in the weight room, starting right when the season ended last year. Coach Bob had us in there working. We were all bought into what he had to say to us, and we all bought into what the coaches told us to improve on in the off season. And I think a lot of us, especially speak on the offensive side, we've worked on those things and we've bought into the system. That's the biggest thing.
Perfect. And then coming off the bye week, you guys got Becker this weekend. Do you know what to expect from them?
Oh yeah, for sure. Becker, they only have 38 guys on their team actually, but they're a really gritty team. Like I know some guys personally pretty well on their team. They're hard workers. They're gonna get after it for 4 quarters. They're never gonna quit. They're really gritty guys. They actually have a couple of guys that play both ways for them, so that's gonna be interesting. Not a lot of teams in college do that, but Becker does. So we gotta use that to our advantage, because playing both ways in college, that's a lot. So we just gotta take advantage of that.
All right, Mike. Thank you for the time. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Cross country had a phenomenal weekend at Westfield State, placing 7th out of 27 teams, and numerous individuals achieved personal best performances. Here's junior captain Chris Kimball on the team's mindset and attitude after its best meet of the season.
All right, so Chris, tell me, how should the mindset of the team be going into this week after a very successful performance at Westfield?
Well, I guess the mindset should definitely be that, first of all, the team was very successful last weekend, and so we should go into this weekend with the same attitude that we can be successful, because this is our last meet before CCC's conference championship. So it's good for team morale to just stay positive, and because honestly, the only way this team's going to be successful is if everyone has a good race like we did, and that's entirely possible as long as everyone goes in with the right attitude.
All right, thank you, Chris.
Women's soccer fell to Endicott 2-1 last Saturday. Taylor Patucci recorded the only goal for the Bison. On Tuesday, the Bison faced Wentworth. Patucci topped her previous performance and scored 2 goals as the Bisons lost 4-3 in double overtime. Patucci now has 5 goals in the last 3 games and is the reigning CCC Rookie of the Week. Congratulations, Taylor, and keep up the good work.
The men's golf team had a week off after finishing 6th last weekend. We interviewed junior starter Jacob Willis and asked him about his thoughts about the fall season and his expectations for the spring season.
The fall season has been really good for the Nichols College Bison. Our first 2 tournaments, we actually came in first place. In our last 2, we came in 4th and 6th place. So we're going into our last tournament at Niegas, which is in Worcester, Massachusetts, out in the Cape. So that's going to be this weekend. So we're looking forward to it. All right, so overall, we want to win the CCC championship. We haven't won that since, I believe, 2009. So that's one of our main goals every year. And I think we have the best shot this year. We have a strong 5 going right now. So yeah, I think also we want to win a few tournaments in the spring as well. But our main goal is the conference championship.
This past weekend, the women's tennis team headed to play in the Newitt tournament. All 3 won their first matches and would fall short of the finals, ending successful regular season for the women's tennis team. Next up for the Bison is the semifinals of the CCC tournament at home next Tuesday, so come out and show your support. Also, congratulations to all players receiving awards given out by the CCC this past week.
On Saturday the 12th, men's soccer tied conference leaders Endicott 1-1. Jacob Sargent secured the tie by scoring his team-leading 8th goal. Here's senior captain Joe Ingram's thoughts on the Endicott game.
All right, so how do you think the Endicott game went just overall?
It went well. We played our best game of the year so far. As a team, I think we gained a lot of confidence. We deserved to win the game. Unfortunately, we left there with a point, but can't complain because it's Endicott.
Thank you.
The Nichols College women's volleyball team stands at 10-10 on the season. This past week, they had a win over Castle University and a pair of losses to Western Connecticut University. And Roger Williams' leading scorers for the Bison are Megan Gardner, Sade Sanders, Allison Tuxbury, Madison Perotti, and Reagan Richards. Women's volleyball has only 4 matches left, with the next being against Castle University on Tuesday 22nd at 7 p.m.
Field hockey lost a hard-fought match against UNE this last weekend. Mackenzie Doran continued to bring up her goal total to 8 goals. Here's an interview with Mackenzie.
Okay, so you're a freshman.
Yes.
How has the transition into college athletics been for you?
It's been awesome. I've loved every second so far. It's been a really smooth transition, and I love being a part of the team here. It's been a lot of fun. We've had a lot of ups and downs between wins and losses this season, but it's been going really well, and I've loved and enjoyed every minute.
So you and Liz lead the team in goals and points. What do you attribute your success to?
Working hard. I put in a lot of work on the off season. I worked really hard this summer, did a lot of shooting drills. So I think just what you put in outside the season pays off during the season.
Roll Bison.
Roll Bison, baby.